Okay, guys, so are you ready for some serious wanderlust? Because today, we are going on a virtual trip to, drumroll please, Switzerland. I know, right? Switzerland is basically the land of stunning scenery and chocolate, so basically my dream. And get this, Switzerland has more high peaks than any other country in Europe. Like seriously, imagine all that cheese and all those mountains. We have to climb them all. Just kidding. Unless? But seriously, get ready to be Swiss missed by 10 places that will make you want to pack your bags and hop on the next plane. We're talking about charming villages, crystal clear lakes, and mountains that look like they're straight out of a fairy tale. This is not your average travel guide, though. Oh no, we're going deep, unearthing hidden gems, and I might even try to yodel. But wait, there's one secret spot that most tourists miss. I'll show you later, so buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to get Swiss-tastic. First up, we're headed to Zermatt, home to the most iconic mountain in the world, the Matterhorn. You know that jagged peak you see on, every single Toblerone chocolate bar ever? Yep, that's the one. This place is seriously next-level gorgeous, guys. Picture this. You're strolling through this adorable car-free village, surrounded by these charming chalets, and bam! The Matterhorn just explodes into view, piercing the sky with its pointy little self. It's literally breathtaking. I would not even be mad if I choked on some fondue here, and that's saying something. And the best part, you can actually, go up there. They have this cool cogwheel railway that takes you up to the Gernegrat, which is this viewpoint at over 10,000 feet. Can you imagine the grams, the selfies, the stories? I'm getting altitude sickness just thinking about it. But seriously, the views from up there are supposed to be absolutely insane. We're talking panoramic views of 29 other peaks, including Mont Blanc, which is the highest mountain in the Alps. It's like a mountaintop party up there, and everyone's invited. And if you're an adrenaline junkie, you get your kicks from jumping out of perfectly good airplanes, Zermatt has got you covered. We're talking skiing in the winter, hiking in the summer, and paragliding all year round. Imagine this. You're paragliding over the Swiss Alps, the wind in your hair, the Matterhorn in the distance, and you spot a family of mountain goats just chilling on a cliff. And you're like, "Hey goats, what's up?" And they're all, "Not much, just hanging out, being goats, you know?" Okay, maybe not, but you get the idea. But even if extreme sports aren't your thing, Zermatt is still the perfect place to just chill and soak up the scenery. Take a stroll around the village, grab a coffee at a cute little cafe, and just enjoy the mountain vibes. It's the perfect place to disconnect from the world and reconnect with yourself. Or, you could just stay in your hotel room and eat chocolate. No judgment here. Okay, next stop, Lucerne. This city is basically straight out of a fairy tale, guys. It's got it all, a sparkling blue lake, charming medieval architecture, covered bridges. It's almost too perfect. It's like Disneyland, but with better chocolate. And the centerpiece of it all is Lake Lucerne itself. This lake is seriously massive, and it's surrounded by these towering mountains that just plunge straight into the water. It's like something out of a movie, but a really good movie, not one of those cheesy Hallmark ones. And speaking of bridges, you guys, we have to talk about the Chapel Bridge. This bridge is the most iconic landmark in Lucerne, and it's not hard to see why. It's this beautiful wooden footbridge that dates back to the 14th century, and it's covered in all these paintings depicting the history of Lucerne. It's like walking through a history book, but a really pretty history book. And at the end of the bridge, there's this octagonal tower called the Water Tower. No one really knows what it was used for, but some people say it was a prison, others say it was a treasury, and some even say it was a lighthouse. But honestly, who cares? It looks cool, and that's all that matters. Okay, guys, buckle up because we're about to dive into Interlaken, a place that's basically a giant playground for anyone who loves adventure. Seriously, if you're an adrenaline junkie, this is your spot. We're talking skydiving, paragliding, white rafting, canyoning, you name it, they've got it. And the best part? All of this crazy fun takes place against the backdrop of some of the most stunning natural beauty you'll ever see. Imagine jumping off a mountain with a parachute And as you're soaring through the air, you're surrounded by these massive snow-capped peaks and turquoise lakes. It's like something out of a movie, but better because you're actually living it. So yeah, Interlaken is definitely not for the faint of heart. This is where you come to push your limits, face your fears, and create some seriously epic memories. But hey, even if extreme sports aren't your thing, don't worry. Interlaken has something for everyone. You can take a leisurely hike through the mountains, go for a swim in one of the crystal clear lakes, or just relax and soak up the incredible views. Trust me, you'll be blown away by the sheer beauty of this place. Interlaken is the gateway to the Jungfrau region. From here you can access iconic mountains like the Eiger, Monch and Jungfrau. Take a train to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. The highest railway station in Europe offers mind-blowing views. Panoramic views of glaciers and snow-covered peaks await. It's a must-do in Interlaken. Interlaken should be on everyone's travel list. Alright guys, let's talk about Geneva. When you think of Switzerland, you might picture like rolling hills, chocolate, and those cute little cows with bells, which, don't get me wrong, is totally accurate. But Geneva's a whole different vibe. It's like this super cosmopolitan city that just happens to be nestled in the middle of all that Swiss beauty. We're talking international organizations, fancy boutiques, and a really cool, kind of sophisticated energy. It's definitely the place to be if you're into art, culture, and, like, really good food. Speaking of good food, Geneva takes its chocolate very seriously. Like, we're talking artisan chocolatiers creating these intricate, beautiful masterpieces that are almost too pretty to eat. Almost. I said almost. Don't judge me, I have a sweet tooth, okay? But anyway, back to Geneva. It's definitely a city that's best explored on foot. You can wander through the charming old town, get lost in the maze of cobblestone streets, and stumble upon hidden cafes and boutiques. It's like a treasure hunt, but instead of finding gold, you find amazing coffee and even better clothes. You can't go to Geneva and not see the Jet d'eau. It shoots water 140 meters into the air. It's like Geneva's Eiffel Tower. Pretty impressive to see, especially at night with lights. It's a light show with water, definitely worth checking out. But Geneva's not all about the fountain. Tons of museums like the International Red Cross Museum and the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. Geneva's got parks everywhere, like Parc de la Grange with its amazing rose garden. Perfect place to relax and read a book. Alright guys, let's talk about Zurich, the largest city in Switzerland. And, okay, I know what you're thinking. Zurich? Isn't that like just a bunch of banks and finance stuff? And yeah, okay, Zurich is a major financial hub. But guys, it's so much more than that. Zurich is like this cool mix of old and new, where traditional Swiss charm meets modern, cosmopolitan vibes. You've got these picturesque cobblestone streets and historic buildings right next to sleek modern architecture and trendy boutiques. It's a really unique and vibrant atmosphere, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. And speaking of obsessed, let's talk about the shopping in Zurich. Guys, it's next level. Like, if you're into fashion, design, or just spending money on really cool things, you're going to love it here. Bahnhofstrasse is like the rodeo drive of Zurich, with all the big designer names you can think of. But honestly, some of the best shopping is in the smaller, independent boutiques tucked away in the Niederdorf district. You can find unique pieces by local designers, vintage finds, and just, like, really cool stuff you won't see anywhere else. One of the coolest things about Zurich is that it's a city that truly comes alive at night. Like, during the day, it's all sophisticated and elegant, but when the sun goes down, the city transforms into this buzzing hub of nightlife. There are bars and clubs for every taste, from laid-back jazz spots to underground techno clubs. And let me tell you, the Swiss know how to party. They're not afraid to let loose and have a good time, which I can definitely appreciate. But if clubbing isn't really your thing, don't worry. Zurich has plenty of other options for a fun night out. You can catch a show at the Opera House, see a movie at an independent cinema, or just find a cozy bar with live music and chill. And, of course, no trip to Zurich would be complete without experiencing the city's incredible food scene. From Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy cafes serving up traditional Swiss dishes, Zurich has something for everyone. Okay, so we're in Bern, right? I was unsure at first, it seemed kinda medieval. Not in a cool way, more like, oh, a well. But Bern is charming. Cute cobblestone streets and boutiques. The buildings are colourful, like a pastel palette. Perfect for the gram. I could take pictures for hours. And it's not crowded, unlike other cities. You can enjoy the scenery. Speaking of scenery, the river. The Ari River is so blue. Unbelievably blue. Seriously mesmerising. Bern is known for its bear park. Bears are the symbol of Bern. You can watch them swim in the river. Another must-see is the Zeitglocke clock tower. It's an astronomical clock from the 16th century. Albert Einstein lived in Bern and wrote his theory of relativity here. Bern is full of surprises. Alright guys, next up on our Swiss adventure, Lausanne. And let me tell you, this place is giving me major chill vibes. Like, imagine the perfect mix of city life and lakeside relaxation, but make it chic. That's Lausanne in a nutshell. First things first, the lake. Lake Geneva, to be exact. It's huge, it's sparkling blue, and it's surrounded by these rolling hills and vineyards. I mean, come on, could it be any more idyllic? I don't think so. We spent an afternoon just wandering along the lake shore, soaking up the sun and taking it all in. And the architecture here? Don't even get me started. It's a mix of old and new, with everything from medieval buildings to modern masterpieces. We even stumbled upon this one street that was lined with these colourful houses, each one more Instagrammable than the last. Seriously guys, Lausanne is a photographer's dream. Oh, and did I mention the food? Because the food scene here is on point. We had the most amazing cheese fondue one night. Like, seriously life-changing cheese fondue. And the chocolate. Don't even get me started on the chocolate. Switzerland knows what's up when it comes to chocolate. Lausanne is known for a few things. It's home to the International Olympic Committee. They have this whole Olympic museum here. You can learn all about the history of the Games. But Lausanne isn't just about sports. It's also a major cultural hub. Lausanne has this really cool, laid-back vibe. Honestly, I could have easily spent another week in Lausanne. Okay, so get this. We're still in Switzerland, but it suddenly feels like we've been transported to Italy. I'm talking about Lugano, my friends, the Italian-speaking gem of Switzerland. And let me tell you, this place is a whole vibe. Imagine palm trees swaying in the breeze, the scent of citrus blossoms in the air, and the sound of Italian being spoken all around you. Yeah, that's Lugano. It's like stepping into a completely different world, but with the same stunning Swiss scenery as a backdrop. I mean, come on, it doesn't get much better than that. And guys, it was like something out of a movie. Picture-perfect views of the lake surrounded by colourful buildings and mountains rising up in the distance. We even stopped for gelato at this cute little cafe because when in Rome, right? Or should I say when in Lugano? And speaking of the lake, Lake Lugano is something else. It's this beautiful deep blue colour, and it's surrounded by these lush green mountains that seem to just plunge straight into the water. We took a boat tour one afternoon, and it was honestly breathtaking. The views were incredible, and the fresh mountain air was just what the doctor ordered. So, Lugano is obviously known for its stunning lake, but don't sleep on the mountains. Like, seriously, they're right there, just begging to be explored. We decided to take the funicular up to Monte Bre, which is one of the mountains overlooking Lugano. And let me tell you, the views from the top were insane. Like panoramic views of the entire city, the lake, and the surrounding mountains. It was honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. We spent ages up there just soaking it all in, and taking way too many pictures, obviously. But Lugano isn't just about natural beauty. It also has a surprisingly vibrant art scene. We checked out the Museo d'Arte Moderna, which has a really cool collection of modern and contemporary art. They had works by Picasso, Miro, and even some local Swiss artists that I'd never heard of before. Honestly, guys, Lugano totally surprised me. It's the perfect blend of Italian charm and Swiss sophistication, with a healthy dose of natural beauty thrown in for good measure. I'm already planning my next trip back. Okay guys, buckle up because we're heading to St. Moritz, Switzerland. Like, you know how Switzerland is already like the bougie destination? Well, St. Moritz is like the extra shot of espresso in that already fancy latte. I'm talking fur coats, diamond-encrusted skis, You get the picture. This place is basically a playground for the rich and famous. And honestly, I kind of get it. The scenery is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, imagine towering snow-capped Alps, crystal clear lakes that look like they're straight out of a fairy tale, and these charming little villages nestled in the valleys. It's like walking into a postcard, but with better snacks. Speaking of snacks, can we talk about the food for a sec? Because Swiss chocolate? Don't even get me started. I basically lived off of fondue and hot chocolate when I was there, and let me tell you, zero regrets. My winter bod was thriving. But seriously, beyond the whole luxury thing, St. Moritz is just ridiculously beautiful. It's like nature decided to show off, and I'm so here for it. Now, if you're like me, and your budget doesn't exactly scream private jet to the Swiss Alps, don't worry. St. Moritz isn't all about the extravagant lifestyle. Yeah, you might not be dropping thousands on a designer ski suit, but you can still totally enjoy the amazing hiking trails, go for a dip in the lake, if you're brave enough it's freezing, or just soak up the atmosphere in the cute little cafes. Plus, let's be real, people watching in St. Moritz is basically a sport. You're guaranteed to see some truly wild outfits and maybe even spot a celebrity or two. Just imagine casually sipping your hot chocolate next to, like, Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, maybe that's a long shot, but a girl can dream, right? But in all seriousness, St. Moritz is one of those places that just takes your breath away. Even if you're not into the whole luxury scene, the natural beauty alone is enough to make it worth a visit. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you. Alright, art lovers and history buffs, this one's for you. Let's talk about Basel, Switzerland, a city that's basically an art and culture haven. We're talking world-class museums, stunning architecture, and a cool, laid-back vibe. Basel is home to over 40 museums, including the Kunstmuseum Basel and Fondation Bayerler. The city is situated on the Rhine River, with incredible architecture. Think colourful buildings, cobblestone streets, and charming alleyways. Okay, so maybe museums aren't everyone's cup of tea. I get it. Sometimes you just want to wander around, explore, and stumble upon hidden gems. And let me tell you, Basel is perfect for that. The city has this really cool alternative vibe, especially in the Kleinbasel neighborhood. Think independent boutiques, vintage stores, and quirky cafes where you can grab a coffee and just watch the world go by. And speaking of coffee, Basel has a surprisingly vibrant coffee scene. Like, forget your Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. We're talking specialty coffee shops with beans sourced from all over the world. Trust me, your caffeine fix is in good hands here. Plus, Basel is super walkable, which is always a win in my book. You can easily spend a day just wandering around the city, exploring the different neighborhoods and soaking up the atmosphere. And if you get tired, just hop on a tram. They're super easy to use and will get you wherever you need to go. And there you have it, guys. 10 incredible destinations in Switzerland that will blow your mind. From the charming streets of Lucerne to the glitz and glam of St. Moritz, Switzerland really does have it all. Honestly, I'm already dreaming of my next Swiss adventure. Maybe I'll finally work up the courage to try skiing in Zermatt. Or maybe I'll just spend a week eating my weight in cheese and chocolate. Hey, a girl's gotta have goals, right? But enough about me. I want to hear from you. Which destination was your favorite? Have you ever been to Switzerland? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. And make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, life's too short to stay in one place. Peace out.